Ever wondered what foods you can stockpile that never expire? Well, you're not alone. When planning for unforeseen circumstances, it's crucial to invest in foods with a substantial shelf life, those that can be stored without the need for refrigeration. While absolute non-perishability is a myth, certain foods, when stored correctly, can last an incredibly long time. So pull up a chair, grab a notepad, and let's dive into our list of 21 foods known for their exceptionally long shelf life. Starting off with our first food, we have rice. Specifically, white rice, which can last indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry place. Next, we have various types of dried beans, such as kidney beans, black beans, and lentils. These can last for years, thanks to their low moisture content. Thirdly, we have pasta. Dry varieties like spaghetti or macaroni can be stored for a very long time. Moving on, honey is another great food to stockpile. Thanks to its low moisture content and acidic pH, pure honey can last indefinitely. Now let's talk about salt. Being a mineral, salt doesn't spoil, making it an excellent long-term food item. Similarly, white granulated sugar has an indefinite shelf life if kept dry and free from contaminants. Our seventh food is dried herbs and spices. Many of these can retain their flavor and potency for several years. Next up, oats. Whether they're rolled or steel-cut, they can last for a long time if stored in airtight containers. Dehydrated fruits, such as raisins, dried apricots, or dried cranberries, make up our ninth food. These can last for months or even years. Finally, rounding out our first 10 foods, we have canned vegetables. Foods like green beans, carrots, or corn have a long shelf life, especially when canned. Moving on to the next set of foods on our list. Next up, we have canned vegetables. Loaded with nutrients, these shelf-stable items can last for years, making them a valuable addition to any long-term food supply. Similarly, canned fish and meats provide protein and essential fatty acids, with a shelf life that extends for several years. Powdered milk, when stored in a cool, dry place, offers the benefits of dairy without the perishability, while instant coffee and tea offer a long-lasting source of caffeine and antioxidants. Natural peanut butter, free from additives, gives us a source of healthy fats and protein and can last for a year or more. Don't overlook the power of whole nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds can be stored for months, offering essential nutrients and healthy fats. Bouillon cubes or granules, on the other hand, can add flavor and have a long shelf life. Certain oils like coconut, olive, and canola oil can last for a year or more, providing essential fatty acids and flavor. Vinegar, with its acidic nature, has a virtually indefinite shelf life and can be used for preservation and flavor. Hardtack, a type of hard biscuit or cracker, has been used for centuries for long-term storage. Instant noodles, a staple in many pantries, can last for months or even years if stored properly. Lastly, jerky, whether it's beef or other types of dried meat, can be stored for an extended period, providing a protein-rich snack. That concludes our list of 21 foods to stockpile that never expire. As we've seen, there are plenty of foods that you can stockpile for emergencies or long-term storage. From the indefinite longevity of rice and honey to the long-lasting nature of canned goods and dried fruits, these 21 foods offer an array of options for your stockpile. Yet, let's not forget, the key to their longevity lies in proper storage. Remember, while these foods have a long shelf life, it's always essential to check for signs of spoilage before consuming. Stay safe and prepared.